Welcome back, Josh Kick Carpentry here. Today we got a fun one. We battled some of the coldest mornings I have ever felt in my lifetime and got a bit of injury on the roof. Stay tuned for that. And then we tried and attempted to tie in the new roof into the existing one. Alright everyone, starting off, I want to hear in the comments, how cold did it get where you were working during August when this was being recorded? Because out here in WA, it got absolutely freezing. You could see my breath at like 7:30 in the morning. Even though the sun was shining, it was bloody cold, so we were ragged up, ready to go. So we're out finishing off this roof of the extension. We got to make sure that we do a bunch of strapping and tying down. This is really important for this job, being a timber frame. We have an inspector coming in as well in the near future. So we're really being diligent, checking up on our codes and making sure everything is tied down, not risking a single thing.
Can't feel my fingers. This game's been good since they fixed it, since they replaced those parts.
Yeah.
Must have been faulty. The original model must have been something wrong with it.
So yeah, like I mentioned before, all our framing on this job is getting inspected straight up before the tin goes on, which is pretty cool. We actually got the chance to chat with the inspector, and it wasn't as scary as some people might make it out to be. They are your friend at the end of the day. They want to make you better, make sure your stuff is up to code. You know, you should be doing everything right. Everything should go good. We passed with flying colors. There was a few things here and there. And at the end of the day, it was actually amazing to have an inspector on site because we got to chat with him, learnt a thing or two to take into the next job, and actually learnt that we're overkilling in some points, and so that you can actually strip back a little or do things slightly different. It is annoying in some spots though, that you kind of have to do things just so they can like see it, even though technically the guy was like, you might not have to. For example, you could potentially bugle your walls depending on your state, instead of also strapping over them, as long as they're all tied together and not going to go anywhere. So with this new roof, we still have one pitch just to do behind me. First off, we wanted to just complete this section of the roof fully, and so now the final part is just to go through, do some final triple grips and some checkovers before we get a pitch in, and then go to tie in to the old roof, which is gonna be interesting. Stop what you're doing and take this clip as a friendly reminder that the way I was bending over in the last sequence there is not very good. Shortly after that, I pulled my back a little bit and I was out for a bit. I had to rest up because it was bloody damn hard to move and I did not want to damage myself any further. So, friendly reminder, take care of yourself. It's a new day, so let's get tying in this roof, but first, let's appreciate our work. So that's all looking pretty good, engineered, tied in, strapped. Now, coming over to here, we're going to be pitching right up and have a big long ridge going into that roof. But first, we're going to need to get ready and get some tools. We got a fun little tool to play around with. It's this little level that tells you the angle of whatever you put it on. So we got it for a bit of fun to try out to put on the existing roof. Let us know in the comments if anyone else has ever used one of these before. So what, we should be able to put this on the roof?
Yeah, I'll go up there and put it on the jack raft and sit and work out what angle I've got, I'm guessing.
See how this works. All right, you rotate it till it's level.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
It's like a compass. Pretty close?
Yeah.
It's better than fucking trying to work it out with the fucking bevel in there. Yeah, 26.
Easy.
Nice. Ooh.
Now, with the information given to us by that brand new little leveling tool and getting the angle, we had all the relative information we needed to get going. So we started getting the ridge prepped, and then we were basically just going to prop it and then pull up some rafters that would just be cut like regular now at 26 degrees.
Yep. That's pretty much it. Up a touch. I told you not to bring it up here. Yeah. That's the roof level, the other one. The other one is the roof level. Lift. Something like that down.
And with the success of that, using the new tool and some basic carpentry skills to get that ridge aligned and propped up and ready, the real challenge lies with taking off the tiles and attempting to restore that roof to its former glory and switch it over to tin. But that will all happen in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. Feel free to subscribe if you are keen to see that one and follow along. And leave a comment down below. Love to hear and read all your comments daily. Keeps us inspired, keeps the rest of you inspired. Keep working hard and enjoy.